I'm working today on a game design called Rembrandt Secrets, and I spent a good part of my morning playing a game called Snakes and Ladders, which is sort of a model for Rembrandt Secrets. Snakes and Ladders is an online game, and of course, it can be played on the board. It's based on the Chutes and Ladders model, where you move your piece ahead so many tiles, and if you land on a bad number, then it's a chute, you go down, and if you land on a good tile, you go up. This game I played was called Snakes and Ladders. In other words, if you land on a snake, that's bad. If you land on a ladder, that's good. In my game, Rembrandt Secrets, is also played on a tabletop or a tile game of 100 tiles, and each of the tiles has two sides. And you move around the floor of Rembrandt Studio, picking up these tiles and looking at the secret underneath. And that's how you learn some facts about printmaking, which is my objective, which is a game that teaches printmaking. So now I'm going to switch the camera around and show you the pieces that I have built up over the last decade, and with Nellie's help, and tell you a little bit about how they're made, and bring you into my inventor's studio. Now we're going to switch the camera. These are the tiles. This is the bag that I designed that they go in. It's based on the theme of Rembrandt's Ghost, because if you've read my novel, Rembrandt's Ghost in the New Machine, you know that Rembrandt has lost his mansion, and he kind of gets in a carriage periodically and has them drive him up to the mansion, and they have taken to calling him Rembrandt's Ghost because he keeps hanging around his old mansion. And a reason is clear, because he has hidden secrets in the floor of his studio floor, which I use these tiles, two types actually. These little kind here that have his portrait on one side, and on the other side his secret, or at least some sort of a notion about something about printmaking. And this one is a telephone book. That's another story. There are 100 things on these tiles backs that have to do with a printmaking studio. This is another version that I haven't worked on beyond getting the wooden tiles and building a tray to fit them in. So if one were to pick up this tile and look at the back, one would find a tile, a secret, something about printmaking. These are my notes. Anyway, if we threw the dice and we landed here, for example, we might pick it up and find some sort of thing about printmaking, a tool or a press or a material, a supply, any of these kinds of things. The images here in each of these bags of 4 tiles contain secrets, as I said, printmaking secrets, and also an image of Rembrandt. And when these are fitted together, they comprise an entire stamp, all selfies that Rembrandt made in 4 colors. These other ones, this type, go together to make an entire card, an artist trading card image. So I don't know all the variations on this, because I'm kind of looking for people to participate in helping design and develop the game mechanic, which is pretty much based on chutes and ladders at this point, or it's actually its ancestors called Game of Goose, but that's another story. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. It's been fun.